one goes out to the Joker. Out there grinding away in the sun, in the desert, taking built into the world. Let's get it, let's get it, let's get it, yeah. You never know how much something means until you watch it fall away. You can never reach up to achieve your dreams if you fear the work it takes. How can you live a fruitful life if you don't ever raise up the stakes? Make a bet on yourself, put a notch in your belt and a plaque on the shelf. Recognition doesn't come if you fear the journey that comes before the wealth. Before fame and awards, you have to grind away in your stealth. The way to find who's real and fake, who's down and who's a snake. Watch who dips and sticks around, watch who works and who dicks around. Industry is full of clowns and every closet has a skeleton. Some just flex around but actually have arms of gelatin. Wisdom isn't reserved for old men. Wisdom comes truly told when your deck is handed and you should fold in, but you keep your face and hold your hand. It's the firmness of the ground you stand. Some people are on rocks, some on sand. Some people are the flock, some lead by hand. Black sheeps always stand out, but who wins in the end? Smart kids end up working for the C students. Some of the greatest minds were school truants. The determination is what it takes to start a movement. Just go out and do it. If your heart beats truly, you'll speak it fluent. People will hate and grimace, don't ever let them confuse it. If their advice comes in ignorance, refuse it. If they are really for you, they won't choose it. If you start running, the shoe fits. You can't know who's with you until you lose it. Money comes in waves, careful how you use it. I won the lotto and lost it all to be a modern Confucius. I've held my tears through things that make an old man cry. I've screamed at the Lord watching young men die. I've seen and heard things, held my tongue, never snitch, never lie. Wipe away from my eyes and turn deaf to the blue side. Prejudice and pride, written on a pad for a line. The only gift God has ever granted was my prayer for more time. To spit one more true rhyme, turn a beat to a true crime. Sicker than the flu and with it what it do. I'm the king master from Crestwood behind the middle school. At the top of the hill, some of the kids were doing hard drugs by middle school. Raised in the shadow of a national epidemic. I've seen people murdered, driven by and raped all over Oxy or Rock. By the age of 8, I was used to seeing nearly nightly cops next door. Life is like playing Monopoly on a chessboard. I'm a strategic entrepreneur. Words of war and shield and sword knocking on an MC's door. Half an hour after LARPing and playing D&D for hours, I'm a nerd, poet, theta, gangster from the crack streets on the south side. Up there by the creek where they stop letting you walk on the sidewalk. Even the kids that aren't street kids are street kids because you gotta walk on the streets, kid. The real king ranks the riches, trade mizzle, de-mizzle. Let it repeat, dizzle. Changing the bizzle, bass mizzle, just chillin' with Bristol.